All right, everybody, it's Joe Passion Unchained here. This episode is going to be pretty awesome, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. I make a habit every single year of looking back at the year beforehand, looking over what I've achieved, looking what I wanted to achieve, and then looking at what I did achieve and being grateful for it. It's really awesome to recap for the year that you've had and then to go forward for the year that you're going to have. So this is going to be an intimate episode. This is going to be a little bit of a heart-to-heart, and I am excited for it. Without further ado, cue the logo. And welcome back, everybody. Awesome. So in the beginning of 2022, I set out to achieve a certain thing in my photography business. I wanted to make a certain amount of money every single month. That was $5,000. Now, $5,000 every single month, expanded out to 12 months, is $60,000, which is, in Austin, it's a good living. It's not an amazing living. You're not going to be balling out of control, but you're going to be comfortable. You're going to pay all your bills, and you're going to be able to have some entertainment. I wanted to make that amount. Now, I have surpassed that. Now, on paper, because of business expenses, etc., it's going to look like I haven't. IRS is watching this. Don't freak out. I have all the records I need to show that my income and expenses, etc. But I have lived very comfortably this year, and I'm excited and enthusiastic about what's to come. I said I wanted to make $5,000 for 2 months through photography in 2022, and I did it for many more. And that makes me super excited because it shows that not only have I actually helped people, but I have also done so in a way where I'm happy and I'm excited. A few years ago, I set out to earn money doing what I wanted to do, earn money specifically through visual art. I've loved visual art ever since I was an infant. My mom would say that the only way she could calm me down is for me to do art, because I was a very nervous and irritable child. And once I did art, I would just calm down and focus on it. And I wanted to make a living doing visual art. At first, I set out to do so using graphic design. I was traveling the world in 2017, about 5 years ago, trying to make a living doing graphic design, which didn't work out very well. I tried bookbinding since then. I've tried a bunch of different things, and eventually I found that photography, specifically helping guys get girls through dating profile photography, was the ticket. It was a skill that I had. It was a problem that I that I intimately understand and that I intimately want to help people with, because I know how difficult it can be to go through life and not have the companionship that you desire and not feel like you're getting noticed by women. I know what that feels like, and I've put a lot of energy and my own money and time into solving that for myself. And so being able to do that, and by being able to do that with one of my strengths, which is visual art, is fucking, man, it really blows me out of the water that I've created this life for myself. And I'm super grateful to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers and all of my customers for supporting me in this. So that's one thing that I've achieved this year and I'm grateful for. In 2022, I want to double my business. I want to make at least $10,000 in revenue every single month. And I also want to hire out my services. So my intention is to get to the point where I have photographers on my team that I can trust, and photographers on my team that I can be like, hey, here's a client. I'm going to give you, a good portion of what my client has given us, and you're going to go out and give them a good service, and you're going to have a good time, and I'm going to be able to have more freedom, be more location independent. Because if I have my trusted team of photographers go out and take photos for my clients, then I can be somewhere else, and I can still pop in and do a shoot every now and then if I want to. So there is that. I'm grateful for having the ability to even conceive of that. I was on a photography team briefly this year for about 3 to 4 months. We had some creative differences. I've done some videos about that. Me and the CEO of that company are still on, I wouldn't say the best terms, because there was definitely some friction with our falling out. But I sent him a happy holidays message, and he was enthusiastically responding to that. So like we're still on talking terms, and we're still on. We're not enemies, and I don't feel like we are at odds with each other anymore, which is good, because when we first did like have our falling out or a breakup, it did feel like we were at odds with each other for a bit. But that's another thing I'm grateful for, is that the experience that I gained with this team, they helped me work with so many clients back to back, and to an extent where I was able to gain a lot of experience in a very short amount of time. And while I've since had several travel shoots through my own company, I did my first few travel shoots through them, which made me so, oh my God, once that switch flipped in my business, when I was traveling to see other people in different cities that I've never been to and taking photos there, it was like, wow, I've fucking made it. And that felt so amazing. So for every single one of my clients who have flown me out to do a shoot in their city, I am extremely grateful to you. It's been a blast doing different shoots in different cities. This year, I mean, I'm gonna forget a bunch of cities, so I'll just take a few of the cities that I've been to and mention them. I've been to Miami, I've been to Boston, New York City, Dallas and Houston, of course, Indianapolis, my first time there, Denver recently, a bunch of places I've been to this year to shoot people with my camera, and I'm fucking stoked for that. So I'm excited for what's to come, and I'm excited for just the memories that I can look back on for all that I've done this year. So those are some of the things I'm grateful for. Those are some of the goals that I have achieved this past year, and some of the goals for next year. I am also really fucking excited to help you guys with your love life goals, because I created Passion Unchained to help guys build a life they love, and to specifically help you build a life you love that's on your terms, like you define it, not something that somebody else said that you should have, or something that you think you're supposed to have, but to have the freedom to do it, to search inside and figure out what you want at a deeper level and achieve that. Dating Unchained is here to help you build your love life goals. And so I'm actually upgrading all my photo shoot packages soon. I am in the process of creating a video course with a bunch of worksheets that will help you take the new photos that you've gotten that show you in the best fucking light, and then apply them to dating profiles. It's essentially a online dating 101 guide. How do you take your new photos? How do you message girls? How do you go on dates, etc.? How do you communicate with them? All of these things, because a lot of people, when I go on my shoots, they would get their photos and they would be like, okay, what do I do now? And I would walk each person through it. And I realized that like I could just take all that time and put it into making a good video course and adding that to every single photo shoot package. So I'm recording that, and once it is released, my photo shoot packages will all include this new course. That does mean that the photo shoot packages, the price will go up, because now it's more valuable. Now my photo shoot packages are more well equipped to get you the dating life that you've been wanting. So my prices are going to go up. The mini shoot package is going to go up $250. It's going to be, instead of $500, it's going to be $750 at this point. And the other two packages are going up $500 each. So those prices are on my website. I have three packages. They're going to go up $250 or $500. And what I'm doing, because it's a new year and everyone's doing a new year, new you promotion, if you go on my website right now, the link's in the description. If you go on my website and book an onboarding call with me, then I will give you the current price. And then when the course is out in a week or two, you will get that course. So what that means is you get the packages the last time they'll ever be at this price, which is now. You get them at this price. And then they'll go up in price because the new course will be added to them, and you will get that course also. So it's essentially a savings of, depending on which package you get, a savings of $250 to $500 off of the new packages. So I'm fucking stoked to give this to you. If you want to take advantage, if you're on the fence, I would say do it, because I've already had a few people take advantage. I'm not limiting this package except for time-wise, but if 1 million people get this package, I'm going to somehow find a way to do 1 million shoots But I'm going to find a way to process all that. So there's no limit on this except for time. On January 1st, the pricing of the packages will go up, and I'm fucking excited to work with you. So book a call with me before then. What I mean by booking an onboarding call, you'll be able to take advantage. On the onboarding call, I take your payment, and so it's a 50% deposit. So on the onboarding call, I take a payment, and it will be honored at the current price as long as that onboarding call is before January 1st. So go ahead and do that if you're on the fence. I'll be able to answer any questions you have. So if you have any concerns that worry you or whatever, don't worry. I'll get on the phone with you. We'll have a call. We'll figure it out. Schedule that. If you are listening to this on December 29th or 30th or 31st, and there's no available times in my calendar until like January 3rd, then don't worry. As long as you scheduled it today, as long as you went on the website and picked a date today, even if the date is next week, I'll still honor the current price. So let me know. I'm looking forward to helping you out. If you have any questions or concerns, we'll answer it on the call. And I am curious, what were your goals this year? Let me know in the comments. What have you achieved this year, and what are you excited to achieve next year? Looking forward to helping you build a life you love. Until next time, my friends.